Delilah and Duke Luca Abel have taken the tower. Dunwall is no longer a safe place for you. Escape the city by meeting with a boat captain down at the docks.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks.
I'd also like to gain a power of some kind, but nope, just the gun. I don't even have a crossbow yet, so no crossbow for silent rage takedowns. No nothing else really. Just gotta choke people out or shoot them. The whaling trade. Oh, there's even a little annotation at the bottom. It's chapter 12 of an old history textbook. In 1631, Emperor Finlay Morgengard commissioned the first fleet of vessels made expressly for the hunting and processing of whales. They were powered by I almost said snails. I thought it said snails for a second there, and then I was trying to imagine how the hell snails are powering ships. Thinking of some crazy old Dr. Dolittle stuff. They're powered by sails alone and were at the mercy of the winds. Although these whaling ships were small by current standards, Morgengard's fleet established the robust whaling trade we still enjoy today. Modern whaling vessels are much larger and use steam power to traverse the seas in search of whales. Did you know that every part of the beast is used? In addition to canned meat and whale oil, there's also a flourishing whalebone trade. Balin is used in roofing. Wet whale skins are processed into crude cloth. Bladders are made into wine flasks. Even the intestines are carefully harvested for their precious ambergris, I think is the word for that, used in many medicines and perfumes. And there's the note, handwritten. Emily, half of Morgan's whales fell to the rough coast east of Morley. You can still see the remains of ships poking out of the water, should you ever visit Iran. Also, there's no mention here that it was Sokolov himself who designed the first steam-powered whaling ships. He'll be telling you all about that if you ask, and he's sober. Okay, I'm starting to wonder here. How did Sokolov single-handedly craft every single...
What would my old governess say? Callista would probably tell me to sit up straight and to marry Wyman. She'd ask me when the War of the Four Crowns ended. 1625.
Oh, these terrible people. The three brothers. This guy sent us after these two. And we took them both out, only to find out that this guy was a bad guy too, and it was all for naught, and we had to take all three of them down. More or less. Actually, was he one of the people that got poisoned? I think it might have gotten poisoned, so we didn't have to take him down, but we would have. Taking a look around, Tower of Dunwall. There's so many books around here. Other people would definitely be skipping them. I know. The Tower of Dunwall. For over a century, Dunwall Tower has been the capital of the Isle of Bristol and the seat of power across all the isles of the Empire. Rulers have come and gone, each adding something to the structure: gardens, observatories, new walls, pools, and specialized interior chambers to suit their needs and whims. Dunwall Tower has withstood numerous wars, several large-scale fires, and the collapse and rebuilding of the northern wing. With Tivia and Serkonos joining the Empire first, it was Morley that resisted longest. Some of the conflicts that arise also necessitate further fortification of the tower. Repeated assassination attempts, near the end of the conflict of Morley, resulted in the creation of the Royal Protector position, which with each ruler choosing his or own Royal Protector after careful consideration. Empress Emily Kaldwin, the protagonist's mother, that died at the beginning of the first game. Perhaps in retrospect, other historians will see how easy it was for us to fall into the trap set by the schemers who managed the assassination of Empress Emily Kaldwin. By allowing them to write history, it was for years thought that her trusted protector, Corvo Attano, was also her murderer, a concept we now know to be utterly false. Yet, even after the tricksters themselves were put down, banished or imprisoned, it remained common knowledge that Royal Protector was also Jessamine's murderer. So even after all we'd done over the course of the first game, everyone just quote-unquote knew that Corvo killed Jessamine, even though, of course, that did not at all happen. How nicely they arranged history for us, and how readily we devoured their stories, hungry for each perfectly cooked morsel. But it is well past the time for us to set aside that plate of lies. The schemers were not to be trusted with the Empire, or with Jessamine's life, and they are certainly not to be trusted with the writing down of accurate histories. The problem is trying to purge it from their people's heads. But I just gotta say, it got cut off earlier by the dialogue a little bit. How does Sokolov make everything in the entire world? It's starting to get weird. Everything's branded with his name. Every time you find another discovery, find out that secretly he's the one that made that too. Not so secretly, but he always turns out to be the person that made the next thing too, and it starts to get weird. Hello, sad toilet. Aha. Probably should look out first. No, nothing's there. Suppose there pretty much would have to be nothing there because there's nowhere else to go.
I've got to get out of Dunwall.
Are you ready for some rooftop running? Hello. Distant gray stuff. So we just hop on down. If I jumped across, the door over there is locked, so I'm not going to get much out of that anyway. You usable? You're just a light. A light painting that's facing the wrong way. Alright. Just trying to take some extreme fall damage or something. Just find our way down carefully, I say as I press the sprint button.
Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it.
Would have been rather disappointing to go through the entire first game only to have, after saving her, have her get turned into a statue in this game, which I presume is what would happen if you took out Corvo, if you chose Corvo. Drop down on an enemy from above, and to avoid taking damage from a fall, press left just before landing to perform a drop assassination, or press control to perform a non-lethal takedown that will leave the enemy unconscious. Alright. Just for the sake of practice, let's throw down a save first. And, yep. Hey, we got it. Ooh, yeah.
Traitorous dog.
Yeah, sure, I'll believe you. You say he'll totally be unconscious, quote unquote, and not really dead as you beat his head in on the concrete. That's how heads work. He's fine. It's magical fictional movie video game land. Everyone gets knocked out when they take head damage. It's not horrible permanent damage or anything. Where is it? Oh, I can't read that. Oh. I was seeing prompts to pick stuff up and I thought it was a reading prompt. Sneaky, sneaky. There's nothing up here.
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Kaldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it, we've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
So we have 4 guards to deal with as far as I can tell from here. A lot of corpses around.
2 more months, she says. And she'll leave him. I can wait.
Whoa. Talking about an affair? Just randomly gonna say that one out loud? Apparently he's having an affair with some lady and waiting for them to leave their current husband.
The former Empress Emily Kaldwin has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason.
Is that you? Who's making that sound? Stay ready. I want you in place just after the Duke and our new Empress make their appearance. Things will happen fast. Do your part. There's a share in the spoils for you and the others. Turn on me now, and I'll ask the Duke to send his assassin after your dear old parents. Trust me, the so-called crown killer is the last dinner guest you want in your home. Mortimer Ramsey.
Everyone's gotta die, yeah. But please, not today.
There's random limitations on what you can carry, but I just want to grab all the ammo just so they can have it, really. Play your way. There's multiple ways to deal with enemy encounters. Well, I don't want that tutorial. I remember how they contextualized it last time, and it was a way too detailed explanation. The first game went way too far in the first level of repeatedly telling you, like, the exact multiple paths you could take to walk across a level. Is that an alarm? That wasn't an alarm, was it? I don't think anyone saw me. That guy might see me if I'm not careful. I do want... Oh, it's the train. Okay. Can look... Go somewhere else? Good. Where's this guy up here? Did he go back inside? Hut! Nope, 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 nope. Over here. Whoo hoo hoo! Started turning around just in that moment, huh? Oh shit. That was close.
Who opened this door?
I don't know who opened this door. You should go check it out. Alright, so leaving doors open is bad. Is he freaked out about the door but not going to investigate inside the door? What? What?
Oh, maybe the wind or something.
Oh.
Yeah, stupid. Fucking dusty.
It's on his way. What do you do with this? Maybe there could be sometimes stuff inside of it. Just waiting to see if he opens the door back up or not.
Hard times. Hard times.
Seeing through walls would really help. Captain Ramsey's orders. All City Watch personnel assigned to posts in the immediate vicinity around Dunwall Tower. On the anniversary tomorrow, we'll be receiving guests from across the Empire. Most are detailed in your itineraries, but there is an unlisted contingent from Karnaca. It's last minute, but important. None other than Duke of Serkanos will be traveling with an entourage that includes VIP guests and some other rather exotic equipment aimed at impressing our Empress. Let them pass and don't bother harassing them with the usual inspection nonsense on my orders. And if you spoil the surprise, I'll have your head. Disseminate this note to all squads. Captain Mortimer Ramsey, First Officer, Night's Watch. Where's this guy? He's down there now. Here he comes. Does this work as cover or not? I hope. There we go. That's something. Oh shit. Where is he? Hi. How you doing? Oh! Well, I guess he's dead. Sorry. That feels so unnatural to me. Like, oh yeah, there's a left weapon and a right weapon. Which one does what? Oh, left click is your right weapon, and right click is your left weapon. That's natural, right? This is left click, right click is shooting. But the visual of it made me, I defaulted to hitting, freaking, damn it. That happened. That was a bummer. I'm not trying to kill anyone. Is there anything else worthwhile in here? I thought I'd take them all out quietly. I don't even want to have the gun equipped. How do I not equip the gun? I actually don't know how to unequip the gun. I think I have to have other powers first to have that option. I have no other thing to equip. There's our escape. I guess that guy didn't hear gunshots, because that's normal. That was an effective gunshot, by the way. I honestly wouldn't fully expect it to be that good. Is he turning around?
Attention, Dunwall. Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Kaldwin is our new Empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former Empress Emily Kaldwin is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring...
Hi. Sorry. Down with you. Well, that snuck into something interesting, didn't I? Look at this. Ooh. Lucky Sphalerite. Thank you. How tall are the backs of these chairs? That's silly. You're silly. Those are some super chairs. Oh. Fish statue. Sure. Getting a few coins. Sounds like bad stuff's happening out there. People are screaming in the... seemingly in the outcome of that person talking about the change in regime. You can pick up these guns if you somehow desperately have gone this far without one. Can you only open this door by attacking it or something? Yeah, there's the elixir. I saw one hiding in there before, too. Weird detail. So it's like extra loot if you're willing to make noise, is I assume the risk-reward system at play there. Anyone outside? Nope. Put this away. For rent. It's a bad neighborhood to rent in as far as I can tell. Wouldn't mind unlocking a power at some point. Alright. The main road's clearly under guard, so let's get sneaky about it. Where does that go? Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. There's a lot of side paths around here. Oh, this opens? That's not how safes are supposed to work. You should really lock those things before you put important things in them. Is that it? Well, that was worth a look. Oh, hello. Is there a way to climb up that, is the question. I gotta try, right? That could be a really crazy roundabout way of like circumnavigating some of the stuff going around me. If I could jump up there. That seems kind of unlikely. Oh, it's just... oh, it's environmental storytelling. The safe fell down multiple floors and crashed here. I'm not supposed to go up it necessarily. Or at least it doesn't look particularly possible. Oh, got rats. There's a lot going on around here. Oh! Hi. Hi. How you doing? Nope. KO. Nope. Oh, you cut his head off. Why would you do that?
You're not fit for the watch uniform.
That's not nice. He was on your team. You're a terrible teammate.
Take that! Citizens of Dunwall, listen up.
Hey, guy.
For the sake of your family, turn over all information concerning Emily
until
Kaldwin.
later, then.
I wonder who that was.
Wanted for murder and treason.
Whee! You'll never catch me alive. Oh, something broke, I think. It dropped me. There's nowhere to go here. Cool. There's a lot of you guys, aren't there? Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah! You can't catch me in my parkour spirit. Where do I go from here? Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. They threw like 500 rocks at me. That was severe. Hip. Hip. Trying this again. Aha. Okay. So I blew it a little bit. That's fine. I'm not much of a like quick save, quick load person. So we're doing it live. Just adapt to the situation.
Wait. Where is she?
I don't know, where is she? We should find her. Spooky, spooky, where'd she go? Ooh, money. A little bit more for the supply. It is... shows how she's fallen, that she was the Empress a second ago, but now she's like scrounging for any scraps of money she can find in the environment. Sodas, that's just a throwable item, I think. Can they get up here? So that's my goal. May just want to go for it. Things are kind of gone south-ish. Hip.
People of Dunwall, aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the city watch in this time of transition.
But what if they don't wanna? You think about that? What if they don't want to aid you in transition?
Gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
It's hard to tell for sure, but it seems to be running not very well, which it shouldn't be. It's not even on high settings right now, but I think it's running a little chunky, which is not surprising. It is published by Bethesda, and they don't have the best standards for games running well in general. But the right now the Steam front page is completely plagued with reviews talking about it just being almost unplayable for many people. It does feel like there's almost like a motion sickness-inducing input delay when I move around.
Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks.
I feel like I'm gonna jump down at him and and the sound will get me caught. Well, are those guys seeing that direction right now? So there's my goal, obviously. Let's double check just to see if I have any weird spare objectives. I think I really just had to knock the guy out and escape. Everything else is up to me of like whether or not I want to collect more stuff or explore and find codex entries and stuff like that, and so on. That's probably a better spot. No one's gonna see us here, right? Less likely, at least. Don't pee. Peeing's bad for you. Hold it in forever.
My advice, just pay the fine and be done with it. Who's making
A lot of drums. Anyone around? Curious about this little corner here. Does that open? Does not. I mean, presumably does eventually, but not for me. Upsy daisy. There we go. So this is where the station goes. Oh yeah, this is where the train keeps coming through. Probably have to run and jump. So careful.
Someone's asking for trouble over there.
Made some noise on accident, but I figure I don't want to step on the electric part. That practically goes straight to my destination. Let's see. I may need to fiddle with the settings for my next session. I feel like there's a resolution scale problem going on right now. The settings may have defaulted strangely. Look at that. There's so many damn guards. I kind of just skipped around the entire thing. Ooh. Do you think it's just safe to jump in? My question is, how do I get on the boat? Okay, we clearly don't want to go on the dock because it's covered in people, so hip. Briefly was worried I was going to die. Really hope there's not a bunch of underwater monsters around here. Because, can I go up, please? Please go up before I drown. That was worrying. I am being attacked by critters, aren't I? There we go. So, is this ship safe, or am I going to be in trouble here?
The old man's been carried off to who knows where, and I'm out of money for any more operations. Just great.
Hurt someone.
Came here to warn the Royal Protector. Maybe too late. Now what?
You are too late, but I'm here. Not the Royal Protector.
Lady, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it. Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yes, I'm ready.
2 hostiles killed. For mixed reasons a bit. Mostly, yeah, I'm mostly going towards stealth and non-lethal according to this, though. This is cool. This is a cool little chart they've got here. So they've got non-lethal versus lethal and stealth versus assault. Because I guess they're all technically possible. You could be all stealth but murderer, and you could all be assault but non-lethal, because you could be like beating people down but not stealthing at all, just running up to each person and like knocking them out one by one or something. Definitely failed the never detected and never killing people, unfortunately. I got detected a few times. Honestly, I never expect to ever in a single mission get ghostly. I always screw up at least once or twice, but usually I won't kill people. Those are more or less accidents that happen there. There's multiple screens here? Nope. Talks about how many coins you got, how many paintings, and so on and so forth. Not a lot of collectibles yet, but you could collect more money, of course. Special actions. Time capsule. Found a room boarded up since the time of the rat plague. Coin of the realm. Took what gold you could carry from the Dunwall tower safe emergency reserves. That's when I grabbed the gold bar. And the Ramsey fortune. Locked Mortimer Ramsey in the safe room with a fortune in gold and a month's worth of food and water. So either we finish this game in 1 month, or he dies in that cell. Whoops. Or great. If he dies on his own, I'm not as bothered, because he was awful.